how happy were you to get one out there like that?
Good. I didn't have a really good outing at my USAs. I got 10th, and I really wanted to just cleanse that palate. You know, I was in about 5th or 6th with 802 before. That could have got me through, and I could have passed, but I chose, to myself. My coach told me, you can pick. You can either keep going or just pass it. So you're safe. And I just was like, nah. I have a nasty taste in my mouth. So I want to kind of solidify that and kind of, make myself feel better with a big Q, and that's what kind of went out there to go do.
How much confidence does it give you getting a big Q like that, knowing that maybe you're potentially in the hunt for a medal or something?
Oh yeah, no, well yeah, it's definitely good. I mean, I've always had that, in my own mentality that I was always going to be able to, get a medal. Now it's just on paper. Now I think now being one of the people, I guess one of the only two to have a big Q, kind of going in and kind of fighting for that spot. I feel confident, and now I feel like other people now are confident in me. So I mean, that's just kind of what I do, especially in front of this whole crowd.
It's a pretty good crowd tonight. Did you feel that energy?
Yes, I loved it. Yes, and it's very, very good, and I hope that they come right back out here tomorrow too. I love it.
We'll be here for you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
What'd you do the last couple of weeks to get ready for this?
Played a lot of Mario Kart. Isn't there, keeping the competition spirit alive, just kind of really relaxed. I think, one of the best parts about this is that, I've competed at this spot so many times. I mean, I got into college in 2011, and they've had nationals and NCAAs, and I mean, I've had, Road to Oregon meets here. I've had so many meets here that I pretty much can run on the runway blind. No offense to blind people, but, I don't want to offend them, but I'm just saying, like, I could do that. And so, that's just kind of how I felt. And so it's a different kind of pride with that. So, I definitely like that feeling. So, just being able to be here kind of relaxes myself, kind of calms my nerves, and being, kind of fully immersed into this Oregon crowd.
You've been to hell and back in your career.
Oh, man.
You're still, I mean, we made a junior team together over a decade ago. So, like, how are you still here, and how's it feel to be here?
Straight willpower and resolve. I mean, I tell everybody my story. In 2013, I tore my labrum. That was my very first championship. I was like 19. In 2016, I tore my Achilles at Olympic trials. Even though I made the team, I had to withdraw. 2019, I didn't go. I wasn't able to go to Doha because I blew my knee. I tore my patella tendon. And each and every single time, if you don't even look at it, 2017, I made the team after my Achilles tear, won NACAC in 18, made the Tokyo team after my patella tendon tear. So like people don't see the injuries. I don't talk about it, but it's just a matter of my own resilience. And so that's just kind of what it is. I have an amazing training staff, a really good support team around me, and so that's just what kind of keeps me up. My mom loves me, my dad loves me, all that stuff. So I'm just really, really resilient. So I feel like that's what kind of keeps me going. But if people were to actually know exactly in depth what I had to go through with 3 major surgery injuries and going underneath the knife 3 times and still being able to make teams and kind of make finals and kind of get medals, they would be absolutely blown away. But it's all good. That's just kind of how it goes. But for me, I'm just a really, really strong guy.
As a veteran, what are you better at now that maybe 21-year-old Marquis wasn't?
Going to sleep. This goes viral. Go to sleep. I get 10 hours of sleep now. I used to maybe get 7. And so I sleep way better. I'm much more smarter because of my injuries. And so like all those times that I've gotten hurt and I've had to sit down, I've read books on the injuries. I'm saying? I've studied on how to recover properly with food and sleep. And so like, all those injuries, I didn't just sit around and kind of mope around. I just was like, okay, well, what happened and how can I prevent it from happening? And then let's see if I can do it on the opposite end. So, every time I hurt my labrum, now both my shoulders are okay. I tore my Achilles, both my Achilles are now fine. I tore my knee, and now both my knees are okay. So I think everything on my body is fine now because I mimic on what happened and I prevent it on the opposite end. So, I'm a student of my injuries, and that's just kind of how it goes.
If the body holds up, we doing this forever?
Forever, at least. I mean, I maybe it'd be like this in like LeBron. He's what, 36, 37? So, I might be able to do that if I can keep it going.
Cool, congrats.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you.